Hi, everybody. My name is Martha Iwas, and here's my cool story. So I've written it down. I sort of typed it up. So here we go. Got about 5 minutes. So I've got a cool story that is something that's happened in my life and so shaped who I am. It's an experience I want to retell as a cool story. I will record this as a video of me telling the story, and I will submit the story and my reflection of the story using the Gamut gallery tool. So I hope those of you watching and listening really would give me your honest feedback. I would appreciate it. So the cool story goes as follows. This event I feel has been pretty significant in my life. It's my most defining story, actually. And I have a lot of those. So this is my most defining story. I harbored doubt. This is when all my doubt and my purpose sort of evaporated. My doubt evaporated, not the purpose. There's still like 0.1% niggling doubt. But that mostly comes from me and my inability to be perfect in my belief. Anyway, it became crystal clear to me what I needed to do with my life on this particular day. I believe I was around 16. I'm not sure if it was 15 or 16. This is over 10 years ago now. Life really changed for me then. I just see the world so differently. Anyway, I was playing football. Yeah, I was around 16. I'm 30 years old now. This was quite some time ago. I was playing football in the park, Norwood Park, near home in West Norwood in London, UK. I was practicing my free kicks. I played the ball just outside the penalty box in the corners of each. I started on the right hand side of the keeper, which is the left hand side of the opposing team. I got a couple of shots in with my right, and I thought, let me go with my left. Before that, I was just kicking the ball around, kicking it as high as I could and trying to control it as it came down, things like that. Or just hitting it in, just playing around like kids do. Then I went to the other side and said, let me do my left. It was willful of me. It didn't work out terrible. I've been practicing to become ambidextrous for a long time now. And I wasn't really doing a great job, and I really wanted to succeed. So I thought it'd be a brilliant idea to challenge God and say, hey, God, let me test you. Since I'm failing at my test, let me test you. Anyway, a part of me knew this was going to work. There was a larger part at the time, however, that almost didn't want it to work. Sometimes testing things is not necessarily to hope that it works, but actually to hope that it fails. And I honestly hope that it failed, knowing that it wouldn't fail. But I believed that if I tested and tested again, then it would fail. I really didn't understand God at the time clearly. I was looking to deepen my relationship with him. And I do remember I prayed to him about it. He introduced me, to other Christians, literally just knocked on my door as I was studying for my GCSEs. In any case, this free kick. The challenge was I'm going to kick the ball with my left foot, and it's going to go to the top right-hand corner of the keeper, which is the top left-hand corner for the person taking the free kick. So it needed to go in a row. It just couldn't be a one-off. It needed to be in the top corner. It needed to be the best, the sweetest free kick. It was cloudy that day. I still remember the concrete floor, my water. I was on my own. Usually some BMX guys play at the back. I used to go almost every day. I felt super lonely doing that. And I guess I didn't want to be alone, so I invoked God. I'm noticing these things actually for the first time. I'm noticing these things actually. Talking about it like this, knowing that I'm going to submit it as something. It's a story I've repeated to others, but not in depth. It's more like a knee-jerk reaction as to why my faith is so strong, why my relationship with God is so precious to me. More precious than my desire to have a family, to have friends, to spend time with people I love, than my dreams and my hopes. I was a very, very shitty teenager. In hindsight, I don't know. I shouldn't have asked. And I knew it then too. And yet I was so brazen. I made a deal with God that if it goes in, I'm his forever. And he can use me as he sees fit. I will be his soldier. And he's been reminding me of that ever since. And if he doesn't, well, then he's not God. He's not all powerful. He's a pretender. He's not the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the mighty one. He's not the one who created everything, including black holes, suns, tornadoes, galaxies, existence itself, my life. If it doesn't go in, he's not the healer of healers. He's not the most merciful one. He's not Elohim. He's not Allah. He's not the breath of life. He's not the creator of Adam. And certainly not the savior and resurrector of Jesus Christ. He's a liar if he doesn't go in. Now, what do you think happened? Would I be telling you this story? Would I have suffered the consequences of my foolishness? I kicked it with my left leg. And since that day, I've run into trouble over the last going on 14 years now with that left leg. I believe I'll have trouble with that left leg, with this left leg, till the day I die. I hope not, but what I did that day damped my left leg. Here's the evidence. Repeated surgeries over and over again. One cannot test God like that. I don't know what I did that day, but I don't know what I'm going to do from now on with that left leg. One cannot test God like that and think there'll be no consequences. I accept my fate, woefully, gleefully, gladly, also knowing He is the most merciful. And I just merely have to forgive myself and ask Him to forgive me, and it shall be done. The Lord loves me. He answered my call. Not because He needed to, not because I asked Him to, not because He even wanted to, but because He's God and He's love. He knows I didn't know what I was asking. I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I did. Even now I still think I do, but I don't really. Now I'm sitting and thinking about it. It's easy to talk smack about somebody who isn't informed, like flesh and blood. And this is what it's about. I've went a little bit longer here than expected, even after writing it, and trying to keep it. This is like my 5th recording, trying to keep it under 5 minutes, but it's a story that's so impactful for me. I'm just gonna put it onto YouTube and pop a link, and hopefully it'll be all right. Thank you for watching and leaving your comments.